welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Haley and you're watching Between the Pages. I have a book review for you today, and that is The Empress by Kristin Cast. Not entirely, I think it's Kristin. Yeah, Kristin Cast. So this was written by one of the authors of House of Night. So she's the daughter, and PC Cast is the mom, and they both write the House of Night series. So this is like one of her first like forays into adult fantasy that has nothing to do with House of Night. So this is about a girl who gets transported into this place called Towerfall through a magical tarot card. So of course, you know, I had to read it because as a practicing witch, I do work with tarot and divination and things like that. So of course, this was right up my alley. So I love the main character and Kane's like dynamic. He's very much like, he's kind of like, it's kind of like Grumpy Sunshine, but like kind of not. He's kind of just like very surly and broody, I guess, but he's also like very flirtatious, and like he calls her good girl like multiple times, and I just love their dynamic. And then also in this, I kind of did like, I called what was going to happen in it because it's called The Empress. And I was like, oh, I bet she becomes an empress or a queen. And like she does in the end, because the king used to be Kane's best friend because before Kane was exiled for having magic, and he abdicates the throne at the end and gives it to Kane. So Kane becomes the king, and then he marries the main character whose name escapes me. Hannah. Her name's Hannah. And she becomes queen. So I was like, I bet she becomes an empress or a queen. And then also there's this whole thing in the beginning where it said like, find a door and like walk through it or something like that. And she seems to think it's like a metaphorical door. And I'm like, girl, it's probably like a literal door. And like, I was right about that. And then also 4 is like kind of sorta King Aldridge, I think is his name, like his advisor, and it feels very much like Grima Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings whispering into the King of Rohan's ear. Name escapes me. I want to say it's Aomir. It's probably wrong. I don't know. I'll put it right here because I can't remember his name. It's been way too long since I've seen those movies. But yeah, I really loved this book. I do have book 2, which is The Lovers, and then book 3 is Fortune, and book 4, Death, comes out in October. So yeah, that was just my little mini review of The Empress by Kristin Cast, and I will see you guys later.